What really helped, I think, against Albany is our offense really controlled the pace of the game. You know, they had the ball for most of the game, so, you know, it allowed us as a defense. We were fresh the entire game. You know, and we played well throughout the whole game. Giacobbo made huge saves in net, you know, so that always helps too. So it was a good team victory.
You know, well, we knew going into the game that the attack trio of the Thompson brothers were, you know, probably the best three attackmen in the country. So, you know, we knew we had to play team defense the entire game. And overall, it was just a great team victory. The defense all the way up through the offense. The offense controlled the ball, and that just helped us, you know, play good defense the entire game.
I think a lot of people contributed, which is awesome. And the shooting percentage finally came into place. We started burying some goals.
You know, I don't think that we played a bad game against Detroit. We just didn't score, and that was something that we talked with our guys before we went to Albany. Again, we're always going to win face-offs. We feel good there, and we have the ball. And guys just started burying the ball, you know, shooting for pipes and offensively just a ton of movement, which just created a lot of chances for everybody. And you look at our scoring sheet. I mean, Vinny Gravino had the hot hand. Timmy was 1 for 7, but a lot of other guys were involved in the stat sheet. So that's a big thing. But then that's the challenge. You know, it was a big win for our program. You know, huge, and guys felt great about it. But it was short-lived, really, because it's great. We got some good accolades, but you know, we got to get ready for Siena. Like we addressed with the guys at that Wednesday night on the way home, and then Thursday morning at practice, because it's got to be short-lived. Siena's a very, very tough squad, and the question is, and the challenge is, can we duplicate? Can we replicate, you know, the effort, the passion, the intelligence, you know, executing a game plan? And that's going to be key to do a very, very good Siena program.
Well, I think you know, our wing guys always bring it every day. Kev Collins really gets in there. So if we can extend the face-off, the 50-50 would normally be a 50-50. We can win a decent amount of the time.
Well, you know, coming out of the Detroit game, morale was pretty low. It was a game that we thought we should have definitely won. Winning the Albany game really picked the guys back up, and I think going into the Siena game, probably our biggest game of the season. Everybody's in good spirits right now, and we're really working hard, and I think we're going to come out and play really well on Saturday.
Siena's always a good team, you know, obviously. So this is a huge game coming in on Saturday. So we just got to take, you know, our defense, play team defense like we did against Albany, control the ball. You know, our offense got to control the ball like they did against Albany. And if we just play a full 60 minutes and execute like we can, we're going to come out with a W.
You know, it's really important because, you know, we're only 1-1 in the conference. We had a game against Detroit that we would have hoped to win. Beating Siena would just get us right back on track and get us in a good spot.
Well, they're balanced everywhere. I mean, they got a great face-off guy in Casey Dowd. You know, they got a great attack group in Richie Hurley and Colin Clive, and they got a freshman Jordan Barlow that's been a rookie of the week in our conference. Very, very skilled lacrosse players. You know, Connor Prunty, one of the best players in the conference, and they got some key guys in Nate Berry and Kyle Curry that really initiate their offense. And then their second line midfield is very, very good. So the challenge is from a defensive perspective is what kind of defense do we need to play? How do we have to slide? You know, can we cover their guys? I mean, we feel good in our defensive play, but that's going to be a big challenge, you know, and I think that we're up to it. You know, we want to contain, you know, we want to contain Prunty. I mean, he's a volume shooter, and this guy's kind of reminiscent of Mike Burney from Detroit. Like, he can bring the heat, and you know, we don't want to let him get too many chances. You know, I think we need to do exactly what we did against Albany. We need to share the ball. We need to have quick ball movement. We need to run our sets and execute our offensive game plan. And then at the end of the day, we need to bury the ball. You know, and so those are all the challenges. The good part about it is we had the opportunity to do it on Tuesday against Albany. You know, but again, that's where, can we actually do that against Siena? Is it an expectation now that how we can play? Well, I think the guys have a lot more belief in what we're talking about and what we're doing, and if they, you know, have a common goal and they do it together, you know, I think we can be successful.